What is going on? Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing out there? Happy Friday to all of you. I hope you guys had a great day today. Let me know how I'm looking. Let me know how I am sounding. Please let me know if I am crisp. Please let me know if I am clear. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Just My Opinion Reviews. Movie News Roundup Edition, episode number 106. Yes, it's been a while since I have come to you guys with a Movie News Roundup show and just wanted to do one today. Thought about it during my lunch. I was like, you know what? Jonathan Majors is back in the news right now. There's an update. He went to court and we got some new evidence, and I wanted to talk about it too. And of course, he's not dealing with the ex-girlfriend anymore. He's dealing with the new girlfriend, Miss Megan Good. And we're going to be discussing that as well. It's just one topic. But again, guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. As you're coming on into the room, please go ahead and give me the thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time here. And let's go ahead and have a good time this Friday evening. But before we do, I have to shout out all of you lovely people out there. I really do appreciate you being here. We got Dante Makes Beats. Yes, sir. Definitely ready to get into this. I am too. Jimmy, you can't wait to talk about this. I can't wait to talk about it either, Jimmy. Thank you for being here. Do the most. This is great news. I'm so ecstatic that he was able to clear his name and reputation. We're getting close. Not there yet, but we're getting close. But thank you for being here. Also me, hello everyone, happy Friday. What's going on? Chill Spot, what's good? AKA Thor, Father of the Year. Happy Friday, everyone. Greetings from New Asgard and love to say hello. Thank you. I am not surprised at all. Right on. What's up, Jenna? How you doing? We got Kevin Davis in the building. We got the Moon Man 4 in the building, crispy and clear. Thank you. Big J, what's good? Was it a Boulevard 73? Easy Lot. Soto, what's going on? On my square. Stephanie Green, each one teach one. I love that concept. Thank you. Gosh Child, front row couch. What's going on? Megan Good, this brother went out and got the upgrade, capital letters. Yes, he did. And thank you for being here. And also Stephanie Green, what's up, fam? How you doing? But yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. This is going to be a very short movie news roundup, number 106. It's only one topic, or 1 and 2. But guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to Movie News Roundup show number 106. Do appreciate it. Live right now on YouTube, youtube.com/Just My Opinion Reviews, twitch.com/Just My Opinion Reviews. Also, if you want an audio only version of this, it will be available. Link is in the description. Buzzsprout.com. I'm on all of these platforms right here, as well as SoundCloud as well. So get your audio only version on. Your boy would really appreciate it. Can of course also, follow me on social media if you haven't. Twitter, Instagram. It's the handles right there on the screen at Just My Opinion 84. We got to do the shameless plugging. Every Sunday, 6 p.m. CST, the superhero comic book Smashdown this past week was episode 8. Had some pretty decent views. Make sure you come back for this Sunday, where we will be talking about Marvel Studios is ditching Comic-Con. What is going on? They're not coming back till 2024. I may think this is good. I may think it's bad. So again, do like Ice Cube said on Friday. Come back on Sunday so we can get into all that. Also, check out my The Blackening review, Transformers, Spider-Man, non-spoiler and spoiler, Flash, and all of the Secret Invasion coverage I have on my channel as well. I have no idea. Oh, moderators out there, please. Protect the chat as best as you can. Don't know if anybody else on pop-ups. I'm gonna do the small call out, just the small one. Steve, assemble! You never know. What's going on, Keisha? How you doing? But guys, let's go ahead and get into this. Earlier this week, Jonathan Majors. Let me start this right. Sorry, my bad. This man right here Mr. Majors, up and coming in Hollywood, blowing up all these lovely movies that he has been a part of. I mean, my goodness, his filmography just grows more and more. The Last Black Man in San Francisco, Captive State, Gully, The Five Bloods, Lovecraft Country, Loki, The Harder They Fall, Devotion, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and Creed. Was arrested in March for alleged assault. Cases kept being pushed back. It was June 13th, but now it was postponed to June 20th, which was this past Tuesday. And he went to court. So let's take a look at that real quick.
This morning for actor Jonathan Majors.
And let me know if you can hear in the chat. Hit a 1 in the chat if you can hear.
A trial date was just set this morning for actor Jonathan Majors. This is new video of the Marvel star arriving to Manhattan criminal court holding hands with girlfriend Megan Good. E.T. was inside the courtroom. The Shazam star had her arms around Majors and, quote, while they waited for his name to be called, she tickled the back of his neck and stroked his head.
I will burn them out of time.
The actor was arrested in March for alleged domestic violence against his rumored ex. The 30-year-old alleged victim who worked on Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania claims the actor physically attacked her.
I want to be champ.
The Creed 3 star maintains his innocence, and after court, his attorney claimed the legal team delivered evidence to the DA proving he was the one assaulted, and not the other way around. His trial is set to start on August 3rd. Jonathan is still slated to star in the upcoming Marvel film Avengers: The Kang Dynasty.
Thank you, E.T. Appreciate it. Got the they're part of the scoop today. But yeah, man. So that was on Tuesday. That was on Tuesday, and I was just like salivating at the mouth, like, man, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? And so not only is he going to be, hopefully still going to be cast in Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, but the upcoming season of Loki. And I'm so happy that Marvel/Disney has not said a word. They have not said a word. They have not said a peep. They haven't even come out and said, like, hey, we see what Jonathan Majors is going through. The court date is this time. We're just going to wait and see and make it. They didn't even do that. They just kept their mouth shut, as I think they should. So this is great. When he was accused and arrested in New York in March, from jump, his lawyer was like, hey, man, my client is innocent and I have proof. Submitted the stuff, but he still lost deals. He lost ads. And now we're finally getting somewhere. I was always like, hey, I'm going to stay neutral. You're innocent until proven guilty. There could also be some racial elements in this. We haven't heard anything from Jonathan Majors. Where's this video? Where's the witness statements? She recanted her statement. And there's been a lot that has been bubbling. But even before that, he was accused of cheating, through text messages. And there's been so much speculation, like, who's the girl? Who's he been cheating with? A lot of people are like, hey, and is it Megan Gunn? And it may be Megan Good. I said Megan Gunn. Megan Good, gorgeous woman. Definitely an upgrade, like a commenter said earlier. So before we get into all the nitty gritty, I kind of want to hear from y'all. What do y'all think about this? Do y'all think this is a real relationship? Do you think it's genuine? Or do you think it's some type of PR stunt? Either way, I'm not judging you. I'm just curious. But here they are in court together. Now, you don't have to be suited and booted all the time. And this man has much more money than me and has a baddie on his arm. So maybe it don't matter. But I'm still asking myself, my brother, could you not have ironed your jacket? Or is that a fashion sense that I'm not aware of? But, I'm not going to stay on that too long. But before we get into the nitty gritty, we can talk about some little tea here between Megan Good and Mr. Major. Y'all think this is real, or do y'all think it's a PR stunt? Let me know. I know I've seen some commentary from other women on other platforms, and just a little bit. And I haven't did like a deep dive, and a handful of them seem pretty annoyed by this. But y'all let me know. But in the meantime, I want to thank you so much for the super chat. You know what we got to do over here for the dub.
Keep it
Thank you so much, W. Thank you for following this story. Right on, right on. Of course, of course. You know, Jonathan is family, man. He is family. Hopefully, he feels the same. But let me thank you so much, W, for the super chat. I do appreciate it. All right, let me see what some of you guys are saying before we get into the nitty gritty. What's up, Natalie? How you doing? I keep missing your lives, bravery. I'm in store. I'm in the store. What do you want for that? That would be fantastic. I would love a home cooked meal. But thank you, Natalie, for being here. Clarence Matthews, DA is trying to milk the publicity as long as they can. You know, Clarence, I couldn't agree with you more. I was going to say that, but you beat me to it. That is a strong factor right there. Thank you very much. Thank you. What's up, Frantic World? What's up going on? Damon, he's a black man in America. Need I say more? Right on. Thank you, Ram17. I really appreciate it. She hit the wall. Okay. I really hope he's innocent. I don't think it's a PR stunt though. You do think it's a PR stunt though. Okay, got okay. Thank you. I think it's real. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. It's a Shacket Zen Masters basketball channel. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I know, right? They see. Right on. Let's see here. He always dresses like a okay. Let's see here. I got some emojis. It is Megan Good. Does it matter if it's real or fake? I mean, I like to keep it, you know, genuine and truthful, but that's just me. What's up, Jimmy U? What's up, Kimberly? Might be real. Okay, I'm just trying to get some comments from y'all to think if y'all think this is real or not, or a PR stunt. You know, let me know. Let me know. Because I am curious. All right. Bring this down. I got a couple more super chats. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for the $5 super sticker. And I think that was another one. Did I miss it? Okay. No, I guess not. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. All right. So apparently the judge of the Jonathan Major, not the judge, excuse me, the lawyer, Priya Chaudhry, they appeared in court and she's been holding a lot of evidence, a lot of proof, you know, saying that she has witnessed this, witnessed that. And apparently she has released that information and turned that into the court. And so we're going to be checking that out. Also, Insider says that they have all of that information as well. It's like some videos and, you know, we're just going to go over that. But this is them appearing in court right here. And this is the only topic we're doing today, guys. Topic number 1. This is from the Insider. It says, wrong screen. Lawyer for Marvel's Jonathan Majors blames NYPD racism for his domestic violence arrest. Now, guys, if you're watching this via live on the replay, there's going to be a link to this article in the description box below. I have not read this article from top to bottom. However, I have seen other people that I trust that have covered this on their outlets. And it's quite interesting. It's quite spicy. Of course, I'm going to have my commentary in the end, but we're just going to go over the whole thing line by line and look at everything. There is a lot to unpack in this article here, and I am excited. Hopefully you are too. So let me bring that back up right there. Okay. He appeared in court, so let me make this a little bit bigger. Jonathan Majors appeared with his new girlfriend, Megan Good, Tuesday in Manhattan courtroom, where a judge set an August 3rd trial date for the domestic violence arrest that has grounded his skyrocketing movie career for the past 3 months. The Marvel star was I tried to make it bigger and lost my my spot. Sorry about that, y'all. The Marvel star wore a rumpled brown linen suit over a white dress shirt and did not speak or after 5 minutes hearing except to say good morning to the judge. His lawyer, Priya Chaudhry, told Insider that the star had hoped the misdemeanor assault charges would be dropped by Manhattan prosecutors. But she said that Majors was still eager to prove his innocence to a jury. I do not blame him. What do y'all think of that? Majors is known to movie audiences as the Marvel supervillain King the Conqueror, and also stars as a boxing prodigy in Creed 3, which was released in theaters early March in his latest movie role. It was just 3 weeks later, Majors was arrested on suspicion of hitting his then girlfriend, Grace Jabari, in a fight on a Chinatown street corner. And again, here they are in court. The Marvel actor is represented by lawyers Seth Zuckerman, who is the gentleman on the far left with the dark suit, and Priya Chaudhry, this woman here in the middle. And of course, that's Jonathan Majors. Miss Jabari claims that Mr. Majors assaulted her in a car in Chinatown around 12 a.m. midnight on March 25th, 2023. And during this incident, Mr. Majors broke her finger and lacerated her ear. Saji wrote in a letter to Manhattan Criminal Court Judge Rachel S. Polly that was released April 8th. We have proof this is a complete lie, Saji told the judge, detailing a trove of defense eyewitnesses, interviews, phone records, credit card statements, and hours of surveillance and police body camera video. Now, real quick, that is just some information that is new to this whole thing. We haven't got that before. I didn't mean to take that all the way down, but I just want to read that. We have proof this is a complete lie. Saji told the judge, detailing a trove of defense eyewitnesses, interviews, plural, phone records, credit card statements, and hours of surveillance and body cam video. All right, let's keep going. Nothing too explosive yet, but we're going to get there. Chaudhry alleged in the letter that the evidence suggested that Jabari injured herself some 7 hours after that midnight fight when Jabari took a fall while alone in Major's penthouse apartment after drinking and taking sleeping pills. That is interesting. Alleged that the letter of the evidence suggested that Jabari injured herself some 7 hours after that midnight fight when Jabari took a fall while alone in Major's penthouse apartment after drinking and taking sleeping pills. Interesting. The evidence Chaudhry shared with Insider did not show how Jabari was injured or the entirety of the fight between Jabari and Majors that is at the center of the misdemeanor charges. Okay. It did, however, appear to support the lawyer's contention that Jabari's ear and finger were injured in the house after the fight. Interesting. Well. Thank you so much for the super chat, Puma Lee. $5. Feel like that song Torn Between Two Hearts. And you and Eman on a Freaky Friday is turning me into Two-Face. LOL, to do my best to support both my brothers. Right. But Eman don't go to live until 7, right? I don't. Is he live? Am I misunderstanding what you're saying? That you're just excited? I may be tripping right now. Hold on. I could be tripping right now. Okay. Yeah, 27. Okay, I'm tripping. All right. Yeah. But thank you for the super chat. I completely let that fly over my head. But my bad. Puma Lee, thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate it.
She don't know that, but hush. Because he had a ball.
All right. Let's get back into this. Hold on, let me see what else you guys are saying, if anything. The man is innocent and the police need to be sued. Oh, we're going to get there. We are going to get there. Let's get there. Okay, now a racist arrest. Chaudhry, this is the lawyer, continued in the letter that Jabari had said, I don't know, 19 times when asked by arriving medics and cops how she was injured, citing police body-worn camera footage taken at the penthouse and turned over to defense prosecutors. So this is saying that the medics and the police asked her, hey, how did you get hurt? And she said, I don't know, 19 times. Okay, this is interesting information here. Shadra continued in the letter that Jabari has said, I don't know, 19 times when asked by arriving medics and cops how she was injured, citing police body-worn camera footage taken at the penthouse and turned over to the defense by prosecutors. The letter alleges that the New York Police Department footage showed the lead officer coaching Ms. Jabari to accuse Mr. Majors of assault. Now we did report on that before, but still, that's a big deal right there if they have video evidence of that. So that is definitely to be considered. She said in the letter that the arrest was racist. I think that's safe to say that. That's what it seems like at this point, at least. And show the officers questioning, or let's just say it's a possibility. That's hit America right there. She said in the letter that the arrest was racist and showed the officers questioning among themselves how Majors, who they didn't recognize as a famous actor, could afford to live in a luxe penthouse. Saji told Insider that all 6 of the responding officers was white. Even though Mr. Jabari admitted to drinking to the point of throwing up, taking sleeping pills, and having no idea how she woke up in a closet with a cut on her head and injured finger, the police jumped to the conclusion that Mr. Majors, the young, tall, strong, rich black man, must have done this to Miss Jabari. Chaudhry's letter alleged citing the NYPD footage. All right. So they asked Jabari 19 times, how did you, or asked her, how did you get hurt? She said 19 times, I don't know. And now Chaudhry is saying that they jumped to conclusions on how she hurt herself, saying that it had to be Jonathan. Prosecutors charged Majors with 6 counts of assaulting and 3 counts of harassing Jabari, a London-based movement coach who had worked along Majors on the set of this year's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. The New York police did not respond to a request for comment. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office declined to comment. Efforts to reach Jabari by email and social media were not successful. All right, y'all. What do y'all think of that right there so far? It's a lot more too. What's going on, Sonny Peach? How you doing? What's going on? OG moderator. We got Miss Harper in the building too. What's good? Kimberly says, it seems like all this evidence should vacate all charges. It does seem that way. And I don't even think we're halfway in the article. But yeah, we're going to see. Is Jabari her real name? I think so. I do remember... I think the article does mention her first name as well. Let me criminal court judge Grace Jabari is her full name. It was 3 weeks after Majors was arrested in suspicion of hitting his then girlfriend Grace Jabari. I believe that is her real name there. So what's going on, African superhero? I love it. I'm glad you did not miss it either. But guys, let's keep going through the article. A career on hold. The cost of his arrest has been high. Majors quickly lost a U.S. Army and campaign, according to the Hollywood Reporter. Deadline reported that he was dropped by his talent manager and his PR firm in April. Last week, Disney Plus indefinitely delayed a planned assembled docuseries episode on the making of Quantumania. The Direct reported the release dates of 2 upcoming Avengers movies were also delayed a year, according to the Hollywood Reporter. Now, I'm just going to say I don't think that the delays of the Avengers movies was because of Jonathan. It's a writer strike and Marvel is in a disarray and all that. And so there was other Disney movies that was delayed up until 2031, Avatar 5. And so, just more context. And also, I did report on this last Sunday about the docuseries that they didn't want to release just yet. And so, Puma Lee, $5. I'm not surprised. I'm from New York City and I don't care. And they don't care about us. We're the number one money makers and spenders, but we can't have nice things without being judged. Puma Lee, this is an unfortunate reality, man. And all I can say to that is, man, that's just more reason why we all got to be on code. You know, everybody else is on code except for us on a large group effort. So look that up. Nelly Fuller can help you out with that. But thank you for the super chat, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got 201 in here. Let's see if we got 201 likes, but let's keep going. The heartbroken Chaudry told Inside of Majors he's watching his career dangle in the wind. He wants this to go to trial yesterday. Look at my brother, man. He's like, I want to remember he said, I want this to go to trial. I want to prove my innocence to a jury. I have nothing to hide. I don't blame him. Here is a look at the defense evidence as detailed in the April 8th letter and a series of interviews with Chaudry, who shared key photographs and surveillance video with Insider. The evidence starts with the driver, the first of at least 4 eyewitnesses to the fight at the center of the case. Now, that's also something we didn't know. I don't think we knew how many eyewitnesses it was. I think we knew that it was a driver. And I think we also knew that it was like maybe a couple or somebody outside on the sidewalk, if you've been following all the reports. But now, okay, 4 people. All right. The driver is prepared to testify. The driver is prepared to testify. That makes me feel like this. Yes, I'm not exaggerating. Chaudry told Insider that the man who drove Majors and Jabari to and from a Brooklyn bar that night was not directly employed by Majors and worked instead for Black Lane, an upscale private black car company. She wrote in the April 8th wait, I think that's important. Chaudry told Insider that the man that drove Majors and Jabari, did not work directly for Majors. Okay, work for it. Okay. So that's just saying that the driver is not biased. It's not one of Major's employees. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. She wrote in the April's 8th letter that the man whose name she asked not to be published was prepared to testify. That makes sense. We don't want him being snipe. It's not going some wood. We were prepared to testify that Majors never. She wrote in the April 8th letter that the man whose name she asked not to be published was prepared to testify that Majors never raised his voice or a hand against Jabari as they argued inside his car, or after he pulled the car over and the dispute spilled out onto a busy street corner. Let's get this witness statement, y'all. The driver of the car saw and heard everything the letter said. Yes. Street surveillance video reviewed by Insider appears to substantiate at least some of the driver's account and shows Major repeatedly trying to flee from Jabari as she pulls at his coat. Well. Now, before this whole debacle started in March with Jonathan Majors, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of Insider. It's a pretty large, reputable publication. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Hit a 1 in the chat if you've heard of Insider before and recognize it as a well-known, reputable publication. They saying they got all this evidence. I don't think they will put all this out there saying that, hey, we got the scoop if it wasn't true, or they apparently saw the video. You see what I'm saying? I'm excited because I'm seeing some ones too. So we don't want to come to any conclusions yet, but the driver is saying that, hey, this man didn't raise his hand. He didn't raise his voice. The argument spilled over when the car was pulled over. Remember, Majors is the one that called the police. She pulling on his coat as he trying to get out. He saw and heard everything, and we got we got video inside the car and outside the car. Things are looking positive. They're looking positive. Street surveillance video reviewed by Insider appears to substantiate at least one of the driver's accounts. It shows Major repeatedly trying to flee from Jabari as she pulls at his coat. And he's, a big guy, and she's pulling him so hard, she pulls his body into the car, the lawyer said. And you see the coat rip And he does finally get out, Shawty told Insider. Man, what if the roles were reversed? Jonathan Majors would be under the jail. No, that's not what I meant to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, no, I don't confuse myself. But anyway, you know what? Yeah, because he's being accused anyway. But just imagine that, man. She pulling this dude on the coat and it's ripping. Okay. And you know he's a big guy, the lawyer said, and you can see the coat rip. And she finally gets out. Oh, and he does finally get out. A small group of women who witnessed the fight recognized the star. Only in New York, right? One of the women jumps on him, hugs him, and asks him for a selfie. Man, so this dude is getting his ass beat by this crazy woman, getting his coat ripped, and it's like, oh my God, can I get a selfie? You don't just see I'm bleeding? Can't help me. No, this is not funny. I shouldn't make jokes about that. Take a selfie. At one point in the footage reviewed by Insider, Jabari used both hands to briskly fiddle with her hair. She ties her hair into a knot. If your finger was broken and you went to tie your hair in a knot, it would hurt, the lawyer said. Now I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna play devil's advocate on that. I don't know if that just really means anything, just to be honest, but you know, I've never broken my finger before, and I feel that there's levels to it, but you know, whatever. She gathered her hair behind her ear. If your ear was cut and your finger was broken and you went to do that, you would be like, oh, what happened? She added, but she's totally fine. Guys, what do y'all think about this so far? What's up, Buzz 703? And this is to all the people that's been dropping super chats.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay. Yes! Yes!
Thank you. I appreciate it. B. Avery, it's been a minute. I'm Team Majors. I'm Team Majors too. Buzz, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And was there another super chat that I missed? Was there another? Okay, now I got Puma Lee's, and I just want to make sure I didn't miss nobody. And I got Buzz. All right, thank y'all. What's up, Movie Bay? Not if your adrenaline's pumping, right? Devil's advocate. I can dig it. I can dig it. 1 second. I am trying to invite somebody else that may want to pop in with some commentary. 1 second, y'all. Okay, where are you at? 1 second, y'all. Really? Appreciate y'all's patience. All right. Okay. A bartender who met Jabari is prepared to testify too. Chaudhry told Insider the Majors and an uninjured Jabari parted ways after the fight to embark on two separate and very different evenings. Now, before we move on, I just want to say this. So I haven't read this, but the bartender is wanting to testify too. It just said that Chaudhry told Insider the Majors and an uninjured Jabari parted ways. So this kind of ties in, I think, with what the article said earlier, that she probably hurt herself when she was alone in the penthouse and passed out after drinking and taking sleeping pills. I don't know, but that's just what came to mind. But let's keep going. Major spent the rest of the night at an Upper East Side hotel, the lawyer said. Phone records showed that he sent Jabari a breakup text before turning off his phone. We're done, woman. Jabari, meanwhile, befriended three of the passerby who witnessed the fight, the lawyer said. The one woman and two men headed to Lucy's, a nearby nightclub, Chaudhry said in the letter. Prosecutors have the contact information for at least one of these witnesses, but have not shared it with the defense, Chaudhry told Insider. The lawyer alleged in April 8th letter that the video from Lucy showed Jabari dancing and drinking with her new acquaintances and charging their drinks, including rounds of shots and an $800 bottle of champagne, to Major's credit card. Inside, wow, Major what? Okay. Insiders has reviewed timestamp video from inside Lucy's nightclub obtained by Chaudhry. Throughout 2 hours of footage from multiple cameras, Jabari showed no sign of having an injury to her right hand. Instead, she can be seen using her right hand to shuffle through her wallet for credit cards, handling her cell phone, holding a menu, clink champagne glasses with her friends, writing hand notes to the DJ, give what appears to be a fist pump into the air on the dance floor, and finally sign a check. All right. Now, if the video does show all of that, that is a lot. That is a lot. I'm not an expert on broken fingers and hands, but that is a lot. But who knows? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Marvel star Jonathan Majors is due in court on Tuesday. Okay, so all right, there's audio. I'm not gonna stop and share because this is not that big. You really can't hear nothing, but this is only what 15 seconds. So I know y'all can't hear it, but it's just white noise in the background. So it's okay. So all right, so that's that. So Marvel star Jonathan Majors is due court Tuesday. Grace Jabari says she broke her right fan. Okay, all right. At one point in the video, Jabari uses her right hand to push her hair behind her right ear, which shows no sign of the laceration police would see months later that morning when they arrived at the penthouse. All right. Things are just making more sense now. Chaudhry told Insider that the bartender remembered Jabari's British accent and would testify that Jabari was having a great time and that he recalled no bleeding ear or bruised finger. Okay. So, all right. So we got a driver's witness, we got a bartender witness, and then we got the people that was outside that ran up and tried to take a selfie with Major's witness. Some cameras inside and outside. Her finger is not broken and her ear is not lacerated after her fight with Majors, the defense lawyer added. More footage from Lucy's nightclub and the hours immediately after the street corner fight. Can we get the footage of the cab? Of the cab in the street corners? That's what I want to see. God, dog, sure that. Okay, so yeah, this is just 30 seconds of the DJ. So I think we've seen all this before anyway. So this is 30 seconds of the hours of footage they say that I have. Okay, the breakup text. Shortly after 3 a.m., club surveillance footage shows Jabari standing near the hostess stand. Chaudhry said this was the moment she saw Major's breakup text on her phone. She went to a drunken rage. Oh, God. The lawyer alleged that Jabari soon left the club and grabbed a taxi with Major's card. Surveillance footage showed her arriving at Major's address at 3:23 a.m. I think then they said they parted ways at midnight. Oh, that was around the time of the incident. As she rolled up to Major's triplex penthouse on the 17th, 18th, and 19th floor, of a luxury lower Manhattan apartment building, the elevator surveillance camera recorded a clear image of her right hand, to which there continues to be no apparent injury. Chaudhry said in the April 8th letter. Jabari's phone went silent at 7:15 a.m. She had called Majors 32 times since they parted ways at midnight and had sent him a series of angry, jealous text messages, accusing him of infidelity and begging him to call her. Chaudhry alleged in the letter. Hours later, Major still in his Upper East Side hotel room began scrolling through Jabari's barrage of calls and texts. What he saw chilled him to the bone, Chaudhry told Insider, and he came rushing home. So Majors was surprised. I was legit still in the Upper East Side hotel room, began scrolling through Jabari's barrage of calls and texts. I was like, oh, what the hell? And they rushed home. A suicide threat. What is going on? Surveillance footage from Majors' lobby shows him returning to the penthouse at 11:13. So nearly 12 hours after the fight on Chinatown Street. Jabari had texted suicide threat to Majors when he did not respond to her text. Chaudhry said in the April 8th letter, man, okay. The handyman is also prepared to testify. Oh my God. Wacky waving the hell. Okay, I'm stop. I wasn't expecting that. Like, I thought we was done with the witnesses, but we got more. So let me calm down. Let me calm down. Hold on. Oh, damn, movie babe. Then you pop out with the then side chick. Oh my goodness. The handyman is also prepared to testify. Majors let himself into the penthouse upstairs. Okay, Majors let himself into his penthouse. Upstairs, a bedroom door was locked from the inside. He called the resident handyman to force open the door, the lawyer wrote in the letter. Inside, Majors and the handyman found Jabari half naked and passed out on the floor of a walk-in closet. Saji said in the letter. Saji wrote that the evidence would show that her right ear was bloody and that the knuckles of her right middle finger were swollen and bright purple with vomit on the bed and a bottle of sleeping pills nearby. Now, if they got video camera footage of her going to the apartment and there was no indication of bruises or injury, but when the handyman walks in, she's all beat up and blooded. I have a witness who was on the phone with Mr. Majors when he found her unconscious body, gasped, and called 911, Sergeant told Insider. The handyman is another witness, the lawyer said. Both witnesses verified that Jabari was locked in a bedroom, that Mr. Majors was not with Miss Jabari whatsoever before he found her and called 911 seconds later, the defense lawyer told Insider. Whatever caused her injuries likely falling in the closet after a night of heavy drinking and taking sleeping pills. Mr. Majors was not there when the injuries happened, she told the judge in the letter. Man, hold up. I don't know 19 times. New York Police Department warned camera videos turned to Chaudhry by prosecutors show a disoriented seeming Jabari telling cops and paramedics that she had drank to the point of throwing up in bed and had taken several sleeping tablets, the defense lawyer said in the letter. Telling 19 times, bruise. Chaudhry said in the letter, instead of telling responders, I don't know 19 times. She also asked, what happened to my finger, to one of the cops when she was alone with him. Chaudhry told the Insider, saying that the police body cameras footage showed Jabari looking down at her hand as if discovering the injury for the first time. Chaudhry said in the letter that Jabari also told the officers that she started a fight. Chaudhry said in the letter that Jabari also told officers that she started a fight in the car because she saw a text from another girl and wanted her to see his phone and tried to grab his phone. And then the cops asking her if he hit her, punched her, Chaudhry told Insider. At one point in the body camera footage, the cop who would end up swearing out the original assault complaint can be seen on the video touching his own throat several times while questioning what Majors did, as if coaching Chaudhry alleges in the letter. But the police videos did not show any visible injury to Jabari's neck, the lawyer said. A subsequent amended complaint will remove the first complaint's allegation that Majors had put his hand on her neck, causing bruises and substantial pain. We all remember that. It went from the neck to the hand. I suspect the medical records also show no injuries to the neck, Chaudhry said. She told Insider that Majors' medical expert was ready to testify that Jabari's cut in her ear and swollen finger were consistent with her having fallen while alone in the penthouse. Wow. Majors' attorney said his arrest could make black men afraid to call 911. Oh man, I got some stories about that. New York police body camera footage captured Majors telling the cops who had arrived at his penthouse that he had not struck or injured Jabari, and that she instead had gouged his own chin and arm with her fingernails as they fought on the street night before ripping his $1,000 coat, Chaudhry said. They did not investigate, pursue, or care even after he showed them the damage to his face, arm, and coat, Chaudhry wrote in the letter to the judge. That's crazy. Why did the officers not believe that Jabari, who first could not even remember what happened? So Jonathan Majors is the one that called the cops. He's showing him, hey, she gouged me on my arm and my chin. She ripped my coat. She attacked me. I, asked the driver, asked these people, they was gone at the time because this is the next day, but they don't believe him. And they don't even believe that he can afford a penthouse, but they believe her. It's like, I don't know. That's to be expected. To be expected. Why did the officers instead believe Jabari, who at first could not even remember what had happened? Racism, Chaudhry alleges. Chaudhry said the footage showed the officers walking around and looking out the windows at the view from the 17th, 18th, and 19th floor while making impressed faces and mumbling to each other. How this Negro had for this. Because the cameras are worn on the officer's chest, the video shows where they go, what they are looking at and how long they looked at it, she said. There is also some commentary by all the officers about this is a 3-level penthouse, clearly showing amazement at the unique size of the place. How the hell does black man afford this and that? Man, stay out of his pockets, man. He worked hard for it. Major saved her life. Man, we built this damn country, and Major saved her life by calling 911, and they have falsely charged him with a crime, Chaudhry told Insider. Chaudhry wrote in court documents that officials have refused to prosecute Jabari on suspicion of assaulting Majors or in connection to the Rolex watches and diamond jewelry Jabari is accused of taking from the apartment. Damn. Meanwhile, they refused to prosecute her for allegedly assaulting him or for the Rolex watches and diamond jewelry she alleged in court documents that took from the apartment. So she a thief too, apparently. It is heartbreaking that in 2023, a black man should still be afraid to dial 911, even to save a life, the lawyer said. The sad truth of this story is that if you are a black man and there is a white woman who needs medical help, you should think twice about calling 911 because chances are you will be blamed and arrested. This is facts. And everyone, despite proof of black man's innocence, will assume he did it. She said, and no one, despite proof of the white man's crimes, will prosecute her. The story has been updated to add details from Major's June 20th court appearance. Anyone affected by abuse, you can call the hotline. There's a link to this in the description box below. Y'all, that is the article. That is the update. That is the latest information that we have on this Jonathan Majors case. Wow. Again, Insider took all this time to compile this. I saw some ones in the chat. I think I don't think they would just come out and be like, hey, we seen the tapes, but we lying. You're right, Lady Hotel. What's going on? So this is we just gotta wait till August 3rd at this point in time, We just gotta wait till August 3rd at this time. And we'll figure out what's gonna happen. But I can't wait. But it looks like your boy is innocent, man. I still don't want to come to any conclusions. I don't. But it's looking like your boy is innocent. And he wants to take this to court to prove it to a jury. And I don't blame him. I would too. Because let's say August 3rd does come and he is proven innocent, or the charges are dropped. Let's just say the charges are dropped. Will the video footage ever come out? People are still going to speculate, well, I don't know. He was still in the situation and, he could have paid somebody off and and they didn't want to deal with the hassle, but if he proves it to a jury and we see all of this evidence and we have all of these witness statements, this body cam footage, I mean, let's look at this. Footage from inside the cab, footage from outside the cab, footage from the elevator, footage from the club, footage from all the cops' body cams. That's just the footage. And then all the witness statements. Yeah, man. I don't think Chaudhry's an idiot. That she's just gonna, nosedive, kamikaze her career, saying, hey, we got proof and all this, and she really don't. So yeah, man, this is interesting right here, man. I'm Team Jonathan Majors over here. And look, all I ask y'all is people to do is stay neutral. Whether you're brown, black, red, yellow, white, in this country, you're innocent until proven guilty. Okay? What am I doing? You're innocent until proven guilty. That is the law. That is a social contract that we as human beings abide by so that we can coexist in this world together the best that we can. Innocent until proven guilty from the jump. When he was arrested, he was like, hey, we innocent over here. I got proof. I got evidence. Now, again, the text messages didn't look good at the very beginning, and we had all these other people coming out with all these other allegations. It didn't look good, but now if you're a black person, man, at least give somebody the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying you have to just jump on their team or throw them in the fire, but at least stay neutral, because you know we have a history of lies and deceit, and white women or just white people or white supremacists in general lying on black people. It happens every day. So I say all that to say I was really disappointed early on back in March and April, where some people just rushed to conclusions like, oh, Jonathan Majors did it. And I'm not just talking about people on YouTube. I'm talking about people on TikTok. There's other independent, progressive news outlets on YouTube, to where if you combine all their channels, they have millions of subscribers. A couple of black people, you know, signing on with Jabari here. Like, I think he did it. Based off what? And you was paying attention to the evidence. You was paying attention to all the negative evidence, but not all the evidence that would suggest that Majors is innocent. Why? Look at both. Even in my personal life, I got some homeboys that just thought Jonathan Majors was guilty. They didn't read the reports and all of that. Just he guilty, bro. He guilty, B. You got to let it go, bro. You got to let it go. I'm still now coming to the conclusion. I'm not trying to say I told you so. No. I'm not trying to do all that, but I'm just like, okay, in the future, can we collectively do better? I've been wrong before too, but can we collectively do better? Try to stay neutral. Try to wait till we get all the facts, because this whole thing has been going up and down, up and down, up and down since jump. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's looking good for Majors, and hopefully we can get all this cleared up. But real quick, I want to hear from y'all, and I got to head out of here. Eman is probably going live right now, and so we're going to pass the mic to him, because I'm pretty sure he has some wonderful things to say about this case, as well as other great movie news as well. And so, has he started his live yet? He has not. He probably like, B, what the hell you doing? You need to get off. You're on my time. You're on my time. You're on my time. So it is 7:06. Professor Fan, the public, the court of public opinion sucks. Yes, it does. I'm just taking a few more comments, guys, and I'm gonna end this thing, and we're gonna watch Eman's movie reviews. His agent, or look, as soon as I see him start, I'm gonna end mine. So if you're watching this, Eman, I got you. It would have made more sense if the cops arrested both. Yes, and I don't even know if that happens. I don't, wishful thinking, but that would have been nice. And shout out to Marvel for not saying anything. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, this brother has started his live stream, and so I'm about to end this. Before we head out of here, guys, I want to appreciate y'all tuning in to Movie News Roundup show number 106. Make sure you come back this Sunday, 6 p.m. CST. I will be going live for the next superhero comic book Smashdown. If you want an audio only version, I will upload that as well. And check out all my other reviews as well, all of them. All right. All righty. So again, Mr. Eman has started, and so I'm about to head out of here. Y'all head over to his channel and watch him. And yeah. So guys, again, I just want to thank all of you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm Avery. That's just my opinion. I cannot wait to read all y'all's comments. I wanted to get through the report, but I got the comments on replay, so I'm gonna go back and read it all. It's just my opinion. Peace out, and I'll see you next time. And tell Eman if I sent you over there too.